I refused to let my husband name our new puppy after he brought it home. Last week, my husband Mark came home with this adorable white German Shepherd puppy. We already have 2 dogs and 2 cats, so bringing home another animal without asking anyone was already pushing it. But the real problem started when he told us the puppy's name. The previous owners had been calling him Adolf. I looked at Mark like he'd lost his mind. "We are absolutely not keeping that name," I said immediately. He shrugged and said we could pick something else. That night, we all sat down as a family to discuss what to name the puppy. Me, Mark, and our 3 kids. Mark threw out this name that he really liked. I don't even want to say what it was because it was so bad. Something weird that he probably heard in a video game. My daughters Emma and Sophie both made faces. Our son Jake just said, "Dad, that's terrible." But Mark kept insisting it was a good name and we should use it. Nobody else agreed. We couldn't come to any decision that night. The next day, I was playing with the puppy and noticed something. I picked her up to look closer and realized the previous owners had been completely wrong. This wasn't a boy dog at all. It was a girl. I called the girls over and we all started laughing about how the old owners somehow got that wrong. While we were playing with her, Sophie said she reminded her of a character from her favorite book. Emma agreed and said the name was perfect. And honestly, it really did suit her personality. She was sweet and gentle, and the name just fit. Mark came home from work, and I told him the puppy was actually female. He seemed surprised, but didn't really care that much. Then he walked into the living room and heard us calling her by the new name. His face changed completely. "Why is nobody using the name I picked?" he asked. I explained that we really didn't like his choice and it didn't fit her anyway. Plus, she's a girl, so it made even less sense now. He crossed his arms and said, "Well, I don't like the name you picked either." I tried to compromise. "Okay, so let's find a different name that we can all agree on. We'll sit down tonight and come up with something together." That's when Mark completely lost it. He started yelling about how he was the one who brought the puppy home. "I thought I was going to get to name her since I'm the one who found her and brought her here," he said. The kids were just standing there watching this whole argument. I reminded him that this was a family pet, not his personal dog, that we all had to live with this animal and we all should get a say. He stormed off to the bedroom and slammed the door. The puppy got scared and started whining. For the next 2 days, Mark refused to call her by her name. He'd just say the dog or that puppy whenever he talked about her. The kids thought it was ridiculous. Finally, Sophie had enough. She walked up to Mark while he was watching TV and said, "Dad, you're being really immature about this. We all live here too, and we like the name we picked. You brought home a puppy without asking any of us first. The least you can do is let us help name her." Mark just sat there quiet for a minute. Then he got up and went to play with the puppy. I heard him quietly call her by the name we picked. He's still a little annoyed about it, but at least he's using her actual name now.